Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to fill up a Cartomizer using a few different ways. When you get your Cartomizer, they'll have these dumb rubber things on them, and you just pull it off. And they call them condoms because they work like a condom, I suppose. Set one aside. You'll use that later for one of the ways if you like to. This little rubber cap on here, you just pull out and throw this away. Unless you want to put your mouth directly on the Cartomizer, and this helps control the draw, whatever, but I don't use them. You can just use a drip tip and stick that right in there. 510 drip tip fits right on, and it works better. Plus you can pull it off and on easily without using the stupid rubber thing. So that'll work best there. So the first way to fill it up is to just squirt it in there. And this is done by just simply squirting it in there. Hold it at an angle and touch the edge and squeeze as you turn. Now you'll see it filling up until it looks really wet in there. Like that. Now this will hold about a milliliter, so you got to wait for it to seep down. And that's the reason why I don't like to squirt it right in there, is because you got to wait, especially filling a brand new one. You can see that it went down, and you just keep squirting like this until it happens right. Now this will take a long time. Some people say to shake it really hard like this, but stuff will go flying everywhere. That also works. I mean, if you're out and you don't have a syringe or a little condom guy, you can just keep squirting it in to top it off too. But the way that I do it, and I think the best way, is to use a syringe. And this is a 3 milliliter 16 gauge hypodermic syringe that you can get from a drugstore for 25 cents, and they might hassle you and say, what the heck do you need this for? Get out of our store. But whatever, if you go to enough of them, they'll sell you one. So really, it's exactly what you think, is you just fill this up. I'll just squirt a half in there. And take this and stick it on the edge, down past everything, against the cotton there, and just push until you see it come through. And you'll see it's all fully saturated. And it could probably stand a little more. You might just top it off like this until it doesn't seep down anymore and it just stays really wet. So that's pretty full right there. And then take a paper towel and blow into this end and hold the paper towel back here to get anything out of the air hole. It's not a big deal if juice gets in there, but it is just undesirable. It makes a stupid slurping noise. Just do that and then wipe off the threads. Just trust me, that happened. I'm sure you heard it. And then there you go. And then you can just keep doing that until it doesn't look dry. See, I must not have put enough in there. And then blow on it some more. And then you're good to go. You can throw your drip tip on there, and you're all set. Now, it does take a while sometimes to get brand new Cartomizers going. Even though it looks really wet and full, if you puff on it and it tastes disgusting, then just keep adding more. Squirt way more than you think you need in there. And if it starts pooling more than this, then suck a little bit out and try it again. Blowing, of course, out the excess every time. Okay, so those are the ways that I do it. Another way that people do is they use the condom that you get with this. And this way is, I don't know, I don't do it. It just seems like a hassle, but it works really well if you don't have a syringe. You just take this and fill this all the way up like this. And then, why I don't like it is I'm always afraid I'm going to knock that over. But just turn this upside down and push. Like that, and you're just injecting it right into the filler. I guess it's not that messy as long as you don't knock it over when you're setting your juice bottle down. Oh, you know what? There must have already been stuff in there. These weren't really new. I was just pretending that they were new, so this must have already had some stuff. But that should not have been so overdoing it like that. But you just blow it out, and there you go. So, there you have it.